Hey everyone, welcome to the High Priestess Demari channel and to another collective reading. I hope you're all doing well. So I do have a channeled message. We're going to look into this, okay, see what the hell is going on here. But in a nutshell, there is a karmic masculine, okay, this is for divine feminines. There is a karmic masculine that has been almost religiously, okay, carrying out themselves. Either they're carrying it out themselves, okay, so they are doing this themselves, or they are paying someone to do like love spells, come to me spells, that sort of thing, right? This is someone who has been actively, and is still doing so, by the way, this hasn't stopped for whoever this is for, has been persistently trying to get you to move towards them, okay? And I feel like this is someone you've already been disconnected from, okay? You're not talking to this person even, I don't feel. I mean, some of you may be, but I don't feel like you're even in communication with this person. Like, you have zero to deal with them at this point. And, oh my gosh, I'm getting ringing in my right ear, so I'm onto something, yeah. So you are not even in communication with this person. And it's like, they just don't stop, okay? You may be seeing this person pop up in your dreams here and there, or you may see their name pop up randomly in various places and you're like, what's that about? Why is their name everywhere all of a sudden? Yeah, this is why, because they want you to be constantly reminded of them. But this person has gone to extremes. Like I say, they're either paying for this, right? Spending a lot of money doing this, or they are doing this themselves. They've learned these spells, I don't know, maybe from TikTok or something like that, who knows, and they're doing it themselves. Obviously, it's not working, right? Because you're not talking to this person. But you are picking up on this energy. You're picking up on this signal that they keep sending out to you. And I think, you know, it's getting to a point where you're wondering, like, what's going on? Why do I keep picking up on this person's energy? Or why do I keep seeing this person's name? Or why do things pertaining to them keep coming up? This is why, okay? So we're going to have a look at this in more detail. Yeah, but you have protection, okay, with familiar guardian. Yes, that's even Miss Sibel here, okay? She's like, absolutely no, you don't mess with the soul fam, you know? So, yeah, I feel like you could have pets, okay? If you have pets, I feel like your pets are definitely protecting you, guarding you, especially, you know, at night, okay? You may find that they're always around you at night at the moment, whether that's in your room, lying next to you, okay? Or even possibly like at certain windows or doorways, especially if this person has been like driving past your home at any point, then they might actually like camp out near the front door or near, you know, the windows to keep an eye on this person, right? Yeah, but you definitely have animal spirits possibly. So if this is not a pet, this could be like a passed on pet, companion, okay, that's protecting you. And possibly giving you signs as well. Yeah, intensification. Lethia. So it could be that they are like, it's like, it could be as well that they're using significant dates, key dates, to really amplify the practice. So they may not just go by, say, like calendar cycles in terms of like moon cycles or sun cycles or things like that. It may even be with seasonal changes, right? Interesting. Yeah, key events that may have astrological relevance, okay, as well as changes of the season. They may be even like converging on ancient sites if they're able to travel to these sites in order to amplify their practice, okay? Or they could be paying someone who frequents these places, okay, in order to carry out this work. So it may be that this person, if they are paying someone to do this, this person may have even like upped their practice in some shape or form because it's having no success. And this person may be starting to get frustrated with them, that it's not working. Either that, or this person is going to these places themselves, hoping that, you know, by going to certain places that may be on ley lines or have some kind of latent energy, okay, potent energy, that they're able to use that and channel that energy into the practice here, right? Tell me more about this. This person who's doing like come to me spells on a divine feminine. Yeah. Okay. So this could be a high priest, either that they've paid or they're paying, or a high priestess that they've paid, they're paying for, or they're learning this from. Okay. So take it how it resonates. You yourself could be a high priestess, high priest. Okay. Yeah. So either this person is a high priest, high priestess, they're paying one, or they're doing this to someone who's in this energy, right? Yeah, look, your ancestors are not about it though, okay, with ancestors remembrance. You know, so you've got spirit guides stepping in all over the place. You could have passed on, you know, sort of animal family members, as I like to say, rather than pets. You know, that are stepping in, or even like living pets that are stepping in, that are protecting you, that are blocking this energy, because we've got the guardian energy here. This could even just be speaking on spirit animals in general, right? Not specifically those that, you know, you used to have, but like those that you may have connected with on the astral realm, okay? So that's possible, okay? But you also have your ancestors that are weighing in on the situation as well. Okay, tell me more about this person. Beltane, fertility. Yeah, so you could be dealing with someone who has been trying to block your sacral energy, okay? Or someone who's trying to manipulate your sacral energy. So they may even be doing sex magic on top of it, and like your guardian spirits here are like, absolutely not. You see this cat is like, I'm watching you. I see everything you're doing, right? Someone is trying to tap into your sacral energy to stop you from possibly being in union with anyone else, okay? And they're also trying to pull on this energy, trying to, you know, invoke some kind of sexual desire for them as well. Possibly because they feel like you've lost interest in this person, or you have no intention of going back, okay? Or that you may be proceeding forward in a new connection, and they want to put an end to that for sure. Yeah, we have the Watchtower of the South, the summer, okay? So definitely the summertime seems to be very significant with this energy here. Because we also have Beltane. So we have Beltane, we have Lethia, you know, summer season. So this could have been something that actually was started last summer, or something that they're hoping will come together this summer, okay? Because they have been diligently doing this practice, or diligently paying for this practice, paying for this work to be done. This person could even be hoping that by this summer they're able to come into union with this, come into union with you. They may be even hoping to... They may even be hoping to get you pregnant if you're a female, okay? So just be careful of that. We have alchemist, yeah. So this is like transforming situations, healing, herbal kitchen, right? You may be focusing on your health, your healing right now in a very significant way. Yeah, but the divine is letting you know that you're protected from this energy, right? Look at this, tarot cards, guidance, thank you. So this is confirmation. This is literally the divine saying that if this reading is for you, this is your confirmation that you are protected. Your ancestors have got your back. You've got these cute spirit animals that are looking after you. You've got your pets looking after you if you have them. I mean, you have a lot of protection and support on the spiritual plane. So whatever magic this person is doing, like I say, like these come to me spells or whatever, it's not going to work, okay? It's being blocked. And it's because you yourself, even if you don't identify as a high priest, high priestess, right? You still have the ability to alchemize things, right? You have the ability to block energy, transmute energy. You're able to protect yourself, heal yourself, okay? You have a very strong energy of a healer. So I feel like as whilst they may be paying someone who's like a high priest, high priestess, or they themselves may be one, I feel like you yourself embody this energy because your focus, your priority is on healing. Your focus and priority is on transforming, right? And focusing on what it is that you want and keeping up your protection. You may have specific practices around that. So you may even start doubling down on this, especially with this reading coming out as a confirmation for you, right? So if you feel like you need to double down on your protection, absolutely do that. But just know that your ancestors have your back. You even have spirit animals that have your back, okay? And I feel like something positive is going to happen in this situation by the summertime, okay? From whenever you watch this, the next summer, okay? But I definitely feel like this person is trying to stop you from having a blossoming relationship, whether that's with someone you're already with, someone new, okay? Because they want to slot themselves in that person's position, okay? And they're hoping that by the time the summer rolls around, they will be in that position. And they may even, if you're a female, they may even try to get you pregnant, okay? So just be mindful of that. Yeah, look, spring, I'm telling you, that's what they're hoping for. This is someone who doesn't just plan to get you to go towards them. This is someone who plans to baby trap you. So this energy is very relevant, especially if you're watching this around the time of me posting it, because spring is right around the corner. So this person is hoping that this is actually going to take hold within a matter of weeks, okay? And that you will be in some kind of union with them, and they'll be able to possibly even get you pregnant, okay, if you're a female, and you're able to have children. Otherwise, they're just hoping that by pulling on your sacral energy, by trying to invoke, you know, some kind of sexual chemistry, but this feels like it would be artificial, okay, because this isn't something that's naturally produced. This is something they're trying to incite through spell work. They're hoping that that would lead to some kind of encounter here that could actually, you know, form or forge some kind of soul tie here. So just be very aware of that, okay? But I feel like you already have made it clear that you do not want to go back to this person, or you don't want to deal with this person. Tell me more. Look at that. We have candles, candle magic, yeah. And I felt that, you know, like I had this title already like set, and I put a candle emoji there, and look, we have candle magic. So that's confirmation for me, right? So they are using candles. I feel like they are going to sacred sites, or sites that have significant relevance, importance, okay? Those that are seen as like power centers, okay? Places where there's a lot of latent energy that may even fall on ley lines. That which, you know, people generally tend to convene at, or people tend to go for either healing or some kind of, you know, ritual or something that had, you know, because it has that significance and that reputation, they feel like if they do this practice there, then it's guaranteed to work. This could have even been something they already did last summer, and it still didn't yield the results that they want, so they're doing it further through candle magic, right? But you may even light candles of your own as a means of protecting yourself, right? Yeah, exactly. Thank you. But this person has definitely been doing spell work on you. I'm telling you. And look, we have a theme. Boundaries. That's it. This person has completely disregarded your boundaries. Okay? This is a masculine. I'm telling you, this is a masculine energy. Someone who's completely gone against your boundaries. This is someone who has no respect for your boundaries, your wants, your wishes. This is someone who wants you to be obedient to them. So this is not someone who's respecting you as, you know, an autonomous, sovereign being. They're looking at you as someone who should be subservient to their will. And that is a huge no, okay? But that's what they're doing. They're literally doing spell work. They're trying to manifest you, right? And they got your ancestors fucked up. Like, they're protecting you, like, all the way around, okay? From every angle, on every level. But I'm telling you, this person's done a lot. If they've been paying for this, I mean, I don't know how much money they would have spent, but it's likely that they could have even gone to someone to learn some of these rituals or learn some of these spells, some of this candle magic. I mean, they've exhausted a few things here, right? But every time they try, even going to these like certain sites, places, right? Monuments, they still get hit with a brick wall. They can't penetrate, right? So they tried with candles. still get hit with a brick wall. They're now doing full-on like incantation spells, you know, all of that stuff, still not working because you're protected. You know how to protect yourself, and you have ancestors that are protecting you as well. So they should really give up on this, okay? You know, you could even be doing spells yourself, or your ancestor could even have given you a spell in order to protect yourself from this kind of magic that they're doing, because we don't know exactly what this involves or entails. So your ancestor may be giving you a specific tool, because we talked about this in the live streamer as well, that the divine is making sure you have the tools for whatever you're dealing with or whatever you need in order to heal, right? You're focused on healing. This person is trying to go against your will and bind your will to theirs, right? Doing all of this magic. So your ancestors have been given the clearance to go ahead to give you a specific tool to help you combat this ritual, this spell that they're doing currently. And this is going to be very potent and very powerful, because I'm telling you, they're not going to be able to get through this wall. I'm telling you, it's going to create a very strong boundary here that is absolutely impenetrable. You won't feel any of this person's magic, energy, none of that once you use this tool that's been given to you. Yeah, what I say, look, moon cycles, hand fasting, union. I'm telling you, they're trying to bind you. This is a binding ritual. Oh my God, this is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I dropped a card. Let me just go get it. Insane. And the card that fell, ritual, invocation, moon cycles. They could even be using a small coven to do this, or other known practitioners that are helping them to do this because they're struggling to complete this ritual alone. So they may even be getting some support. There's like a group of witches that are helping this person now in binding you to a union with them. A soul tie. We talked about this. We literally have it here. A soul tie. They're trying to force a union. They're trying to force a soul tie. They're trying to force and bend your will to match that of theirs. But they're trying to hide their involvement. Cloak. Concealment. They don't want you to know that this is what they're doing to you. I'm telling you, this is nuts. So when they couldn't do it alone, that's when they got other people involved. That's what it looks like. This person wasn't able to do it alone. So they got a whole group of people involved, and now shit's about to hit the fan. Yeah. So tell me more about this, please. Clover, release your girl. Yeah. Shit's about to hit the fan. There could be a serious backfire here. And this person is going to be possibly confiding in some of these witches about it. Okay. Or these witches may even be talking amongst themselves about this backfire that's about to happen and how bad it's going to be. They may regret helping this person because of how it's going to affect this person, how it's going to affect others that were involved in this ritual. Because you see there's like a group here. We have 3 witches here. We have whoever this person is. 4 witches here. In this card, there's only 2. So it could be a very serious backfire because what they did is not permitted on any level. It's forbidden, actually. And they've been warned to stop. But they keep going. And they've got other people involved. They were warned to stop. And they kept going. Now these people are getting hit with a major backfire. Look how big this fire is. And there's only 2 of them there. Reflecting. Feeling guilty. Feeling bad about what they did, right? Feeling lucky, right? Because they're holding the 4-leaf clover. So they feel lucky that they survived this backfire. But at the same time, they're going to carry survivor's guilt for the rest of their life. Because of this terrible backfire that's about to happen. I'm telling you. Yeah, look at that witch. Justice is coming. So I feel like the main witch here that was helping them or teaching them how to do this is about to get knocked the fuck out. Like, I literally see that with the baseball bat and the sword. Like, seriously. Yeah, raindrops. Take a chance on them. So you could have even had a friend try and convince you, you know, to not give up on this connection. Or someone tried to you know, downplay the actions of this person. Something like that. And it's interesting because I've got the raindrops here and it's raining outside right now. So, I don't like that at all. I feel like that's a subliminal, so we're going to cancel that energy out right now. I feel like this is a subliminal coming from one of these witches, like, hey, give him a chance, give him a chance. No, we fucking ain't, okay? No, we don't play with people like that. No, okay? So we're canceling that energy out right now. That's why the divine is stepping in like, hey, this person is sending you a subliminal, so we cancel this energy immediately. The answer is no, okay? So that's it. So that could be another thing that's going on, that there could be one of these witches sending you like subliminals. That's why you're seeing these signs as well. Trying to whisper in your ear. You don't have to be physically around them. They're doing this spiritually to convince you to go back to them because they're being paid to do this. Or either that, or they're friends of this person or relatives of this person. You know? So, shark. Thank you. Shark, swim away from this situation. Yeah, I'm telling you. And you see, she looks very abundant, right? She looks very full. She looks like she's carrying like something of significance, right? Like this fertile energy. Because you remember, like, you know, how if you look at like ancient motifs of like goddess figures, they're often like full of figured, right? Because it's supposed to be like a visual representation of abundance, right? And I feel like that's what you're carrying, regardless of your size. It's got nothing to do with size. It's just the energy, right? That you are full of abundance. Like you have, you know, prosperous things coming into fruition for you, right? You're in very fertile energy. And you could also be fertile in the conventional sense. And this person knows it. So they're trying to like plant a seed, right? And you'll be encouraged. This person is a shark. This person is not someone you want to be around. Get away from this person. Confidence. It comes with time and practice. Yeah. So I feel like one of these witches is realizing that they were not skilled enough for the work that they were doing. This could have been a baby witch, okay? Someone that was new to this work, that thought that if they were helping this person in some shape or form, that this would be successful. You know, if they're working together as a unit, right? We get that energy a lot, but no, it was not successful. This person isn't skilled enough for the types of energies that they were provoking by doing this, because your ancestors showed up to the table and that's it. As soon as your ancestors came out, it was game over. It really was. I mean, your ancestors are not like, they're not one to baby you though. That's why they're giving you the tools to help yourself. Like, hey, we'll do our part, but you're not weak, okay? You have the ability to look after yourself. Here, use this, okay? It's kind of like that, you know, like that tough love, you know, like old school parenting. That's what I'm getting from your ancestors, right? Like, you think I'm going to do everything for you? We'll do our part, but you need to do yours. Come on. You know, it's kind of like that. So that's hilarious. But they are not messing around, I'm telling you. And someone has severe survivor's guilt. Or one person will have it really severe. Right? But this person will survive to tell the tale. They probably won't because they'll be ashamed. But, you know, this person's realizing that possibly in the past they were overconfident in their ability to do this magic with this group of witches. And this could have been just friends of theirs or relatives, as I said. Baby witches, we get a lot of that, you know. At least this person was. They had no idea what they were doing. But I feel like the person that was like spearheading this, like the main witch, could be even like a high priestess or whatever. Even a high priest, okay? Because yes, you do get male witches as well. You know, this person, ooh, I'm not sure if they're going to make it, to be honest with you. Yeah, I don't think so. I think the main one, and this one that's been sending you subliminals, they're going to experience a huge backfire. So these are like the main antagonists, right? Along with the person that's doing this masculine, which is this shark here. Yeah. I had another card go flying. Phoenix, how's that for a happily ever after? throne. Your potential is endless. Yeah. So that's it. This is hilarious. Right, let me just go get the card that just flew, because they like to fly sometimes. Oh, and look at that. Lighthouse. Don't doubt your worth. Yes. I feel like this is you, collective. The lighthouse, okay? That's a very strong, prominent energy on this channel, right? It's something that I've always referred to myself as. So I know that people who really vibe with me, you'll get this energy, right? You are the safe place, right? You are the lighthouse for others, but you're also a lighthouse to yourself, right? So this is definitely confirmation. Yep. So they really tried it. Yeah, oh, I feel like this is sarcasm, to be honest, from the universe. Being like, yeah, how's that for a happily ever after? You were doing spell work on me, thinking you were going to be successful, thinking that, well, you know, you're going to get some kind of huge payout if this is a success. Maybe this masculine promised you more if this is successful. Only to walk away with survivor's guilt. Only for two of you to get knocked out entirely, right? For this other person to go ghost entirely. I feel like this energy here is like nowhere to be seen. They're just like, it's like they just vanish after this. They may have like a last minute meet up with this person to discuss what happened, but they're like counting their blessings, they're even breathing, and they're just going to go ghost. They're not going to have anything. I feel like this person will give up any kind of like witchcraft, okay? Like any form of witchcraft after this. And they'll probably go on to be one of those people that you see on YouTube that talks about how witchcraft nearly destroyed their life and they're now a born again Christian. I mean, you know, if that works for you, good for you. But there's always an air of like, often when I see these cases, it's not sincere, you know, it's from a place of fear, not faith. So but, you know, do you? So there's that. So I reckon that's what this person's going to probably do. This person here is basically going to, like, you know, rethink their life is what I'm getting. You know, whereas you yourself, I mean, you're going to know firsthand just how powerful you are and how protected you are. The fact that all of these people try to bind your will to someone else's and it wasn't successful. And the way your ancestors rolled up as well. Yeah. So I don't feel like after this you're ever going to doubt, you know, your power, your strength, and your protection. This is going to be like a very clear sign for you, like, holy shit, I really am loved. I really am protected. I am always enough. I don't need to, you know, worry about what other people's plans are. I don't have to care about what other people want. I'm always going to honor what I want, right? And I feel like that's what you're doing. That's why this person's doing all this in the first place. Yeah. But I feel like that's what you're doing. You're stepping up to the mantle. You're reclaiming your throne, reclaiming your power. Look at this mermaid energy here again. And I've got a message about that that's going to be on Patreon exclusively, okay, about this mermaid energy. So if you're curious about that, I highly recommend checking out Tier 1 on Patreon, okay, because that's going to be an awesome reading. I can tell already from the messages I've been getting from that. So if you resonate with like mermaid motives or that energy, then this is definitely confirmation for you, okay? But yeah, you're reclaiming your throne, you know, absolutely. You're reclaiming your power, and not only that, you are going to connect with like minds yourself, right? Like how this little group formed a little coven to assist this person here, this karmic masculine. You're actually going to cross paths with other feminines who have reclaimed their power, reclaimed their throne as well, right? And you're all going to be slightly different, have different belief systems, slightly different ways of looking at things, but I feel like your core principles will be the same. So where it matters most, I feel like that's where you can like really relate. And you've had very similar experiences of people trying to dim your light, diminish you, make you feel bad for who you are, want you to be seen for something that you're not, wanting you to conform to societal pressures, conform to their will, conform to whatever. And you don't. You're not meant to conform. You're meant to stand out. Yeah. You know, that's why it even is signified with all these colors in this person's hair, because it's just showing that you are a vibrant being, okay? You are multifaceted, and there's nothing wrong with that. Yep. Look, The universe, we're all just stardust. Look at my community tab. See what post I put there a few days ago. What did I say? We are stardust, okay? Of course the universe is conspiring in our highest good because we are part of it. This is your confirmation yet again, okay? So there are some numbers associated with this, so I'll just call them out in case they mean something to you. So the number 31, 9, 23, 45, 35, 39, 20, 27, 21, okay? Any of those numbers could be significant. Wow, I've never even used that deck before. These two decks were actually gifted to me by my sister, so shout out to her. But yeah, it's really good for actually reading these kinds of energies where spell work's involved. So that's really handy, actually. Okay. All right. And so, whew, we know it's going to be a bad backfire, right? And they're going to have like survivor's guilt by the looks like, from what it looks like. So what actually happens at this last ritual then, this final ritual that they do, what is actually going to happen here? Or what has happened? Because this may have already happened, you know. So let's see, what happened? What was this backfire? What was this bad backfire? Queen of Swords, Libra energy. The Hermit, Virgo energy. The Wheel of Fortune. The Chariot, Cancerian energy. Seven of Cups. Ooh. The Death card. Ooh. I feel like someone doesn't want... I feel like someone, so this could be one of the survivors, it's like they don't want it known what exactly happened. They're like trying to mask the truth because it's bad, you know? And how are they even going to go about explaining it? Oh, 2 people were taken out by spell work. They don't even think they'll be believed, right? So how do they even explain this? Yeah, we have the Queen of Cups, Cancerian energy, and the 8 of Swords. And then we have the Knight of Cups, Scorpio energy. But someone, I feel like someone is going to say something again. Okay, this could be someone who I say, you know, with the Hermit being here, this could be someone who's, okay, so this could be like, because you remember I said there's like 2 feminines that are talking to each other. And then one goes like quiet, they just go off the radar. And then possibly like changes their whole approach. This could be this person here, this Queen of Swords. Because I feel like they're going to speak up. They're going to speak like some kind of testimony about what they discovered when they did some soul searching with the Hermit after experiencing this bad backfire. And how it completely changed their perception with the with the Wheel of Fortune. How their whole life was turned upside down. Experiencing that. Like this person, I feel like obviously it's going to have a very strong emotional impact on them because that's heavy, you know, that's significant. Obviously they didn't intend for someone to get taken out by this, you know. So I feel like that is definitely going to change their worldview in a very significant way. It's going to change the way they look at things karmically. And so this person is taking a completely different approach. They're on a completely different path as a result. Yeah. Because I'm telling you, they did some kind of ritual here. This person was definitely one that was trying to conceal their identity with the 7 of Cups, right? Along with the masculine. But it's like they don't even know how it happened. That's the problem. So that makes sense why it was difficult to pull those cards. Normally I get cards immediately almost, but that wasn't the case. Because even this person is trying to find out, right? That's why they're in Queen of Swords energy, regardless of their zodiac. They're in Queen of Swords energy trying to find out how did this backfire so bad? What happened? How? Like it's actually like almost impossible to explain exactly how this happened. So this person doesn't even know what happened. You know, 1 minute, you know, they're doing the ritual, everything's going normal. The next thing they know, boom, these people are gone. It's like, how? How did this happen? That's that bad backfire I told you about. It's like you're trying to mess with the destiny of someone here you're not supposed to even, you're not even supposed to think about messing with. Yeah, someone who is evolving, ascending, healing, transforming. Because we have the light and the dark here, the light and dark horse. So this is someone who is that alchemist, okay? transforming their life, transforming themselves. They're on a mission here. Yeah. You know, and this is someone who's very intuitive as well, very tapped in, like I said. So I feel like that's you, the alchemist, right? Alchemist energy. So you're very much a healer, a light worker, or something like that, you know, but you do it from the heart. You're not coming from a place of control, but these people literally try to bind you. Look at this. She is bound. Her eyes are covered, her heart's exposed, and she's an earth angel. And they try to bind you. It's why, so you would go to them. They wanted you to feel like the net was closing in. So the best thing you can do is just give up and go to them. No, what is that? I'm telling you, Knight of Cups, they wanted to force your will and get you to go to them. But this would be fake. This wouldn't be genuine. Yeah, they regret it now. Because I'm telling you, 2 people got taken the fuck out by this 4 of Swords. You know? High Priestess energy. King of Pentacles energy. 5 of Wands. Yeah. So this could be it. That, like I said, there was the main witch, the one who taught them this practice, right? And actually possibly connected them with these baby witches here, okay? High Priestess energy. So it does look like it was a High Priestess with a King of Pentacles. So someone who, like I said, paid money. Thank you. So this is confirmation. This person did pay hefty amounts of money for this, and it still didn't work. 5 of Wands. It backfired because there was energetic conflict here. Conflict of wills. Conflict of, obviously, you know, when it comes to breaking certain laws. This is breaking laws surrounding free will, okay? And so, of course, there was a spiritual war here, literally. This person's actions and this decision of like this main witch, the high witch or whatever, to aid this person in this mission, which is seen as a declaration of war and an act of war, 5 of Wands, because you're literally trying to force someone's will upon someone else. That is an act of spiritual war, okay? So what did you do with the star? You invoked this person's ancestors, okay? Those who are part of the cosmos, those who are watching over them, those who are literally tasked with protecting and guiding this individual so that they reach their highest potential, so that they shine as bright as they possibly can, so they can be transformed, so they can be fully healed, or at least healed to the extent that is, you know, favorable for this person, right? Healing those wounds. And not only that, to be a light, a lighthouse to others, okay? So do I resonate with this reading? Oh yeah, I do. I absolutely do. But I know there's others of you watching that do as well. That's why you're part of my community. Because you understand these things. You've experienced these things yourself, right? Ace of Swords. So this again is your confirmation that they came for an empress, someone who is very abundant. I'm telling you, they really hit your sacral hard, right? And so that's when I feel like your ancestors just got up, right? They were like, please, let me just move. Please, let me just move. Because look what they're trying to do to our baby. Strength card. Look at this woman. Look what they're trying to do to our empress here, our baby. Look what they're trying to do. Please, let me just do something. Let me just make my move. Because they're doing a hell of a amount of magic on them. Trying to manifest this person back in with the magician. And the divine was like, okay, I understand that you've been given counsel. I understand that this person is taking measures to protect themselves. But of course, this person has escalated it to a whole nother level. So yeah, you can move forward. You can take action here. Swift action, 8 of Wands. And best believe they did. They thought they were waiting for you to go to them, only to realize that, boom, they were under judgment and they got knocked the fuck out. These people aren't even around to tell the tale anymore. So you overcame it. You were the victor in this warfare. So they're learning the hard way that they never should have plotted on you with the 7 of Swords with the Hanged Man. Yep. And this other witch, this Queen of Wands, is just feeling very defeated, very guilty, and very deflated. Yep. Because I'm telling you, If this isn't the person that's walking away reflecting on their life with the Ten of Swords, Nine of Swords, I mean, this person, they're not here to talk about it anymore. But I feel like, honestly, they are one of the people that's reflecting on this. I feel like this Queen of Wands is the one that's, you know, in their feelings, in their head, like, fuck, like, we really wasn't prepared for this, you know? Whereas this Queen of Swords is the one that's, like, you know, running to Jesus, basically. And I don't think that's a terrible thing, but it's not sincere. That's what pisses me off about it. It's not sincere. It's only coming from fear, you know? It's like you can believe whatever you want. You can assign yourself to whatever religion or spiritual practice you want, okay? You have that right. But when it comes from fear and not faith, you know, yeah, fear can be a powerful catalyst, but it's only because you want protection. It's not because you truly want to change. Do you really want to change? Or is it only because this backfired on you? You understand? So with the Moon card, I feel like this person is, again, Seven of Cups, deluding themselves, right? But each to their own. So, wow, this is nuts. If this hasn't happened already, I feel like this is happening in real time. So this is going on. It's already in the ethers. Judgment has already been cast. It's already done. So, whew. So I feel like your ancestors already gave you some kind of means to protect yourself, whether that's just, you know, encouraging you to have, like, you know, an evil eye amulet, a crystal, to pray. You know, they may have pointed you to a certain passage in the Bible or a certain passage in, you know, a spiritual text or an ancient book or something. It could be anything, really. But whatever they pointed your attention towards and permitted you to use to protect yourself, I feel like that was very successful. So the last ritual that they did, the energy didn't touch you at all. But your ancestors, they let them have it. They send that energy straight back to them immediately with so much intensity that it literally took two of them out. So this is why you do not play with this stuff. Right? You do not, because you watch some TikTok videos, you think that means you're an expert. No, that's the thing. And there could be people that are connected to these individuals that have no idea what's going on, right? So we have the King of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles, and we saw that the King of Pentacles is the one that's doing it to a Queen of Cups Empress, right? So your partner has no idea what's going on with you, okay? So this may be something you need to explain, or they may know that there's something going on, because again, King of Cups, very intuitive. So they may know, if this is not your partner, this could be your person that's coming in, okay? And maybe that's why this person hasn't come in yet, because the divine wanted to clear this mess up first. But if you are in a union, you know, your person may be picking up on something to do with this, right? But they're not sure what exactly this energy is or where it's coming from, but this will help hopefully clarify that for them. And this King of Pentacles could even be married and is doing all this. Can you imagine? And their wife has no idea that this person is even doing this. Because in the Moon card, this is kept secret from them even. So they have no idea that they have a whole husband that's out here doing all these rituals, paying all this money to try and get you to go to them. How mad is that? So anyway, any parting advice for the collective? Because this energy is nuts. Three of Pentacles, yeah. The High Priestess, yeah. Pisces, Cancer energy. The Page of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. So you may even know some of these people. This could have been like a friendship group you were once a part of, okay? Some of these people could have been people you worked with the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, this could have even been like co-workers or people that were part of your community in some shape or form. Or the co-workers, like this, I'm telling you, those baby witches, they work closely with this like high witch here. I feel like they're more of a high witch than a high priestess, but that's just kind of reflecting that energy. Yeah. So sorry about that. I was talking and then I realized my phone had cut off, and that's because the storage was full, because I didn't clear the other stuff earlier. Anyway, so what I was saying is that, yeah, this like high witch, they work with these baby witches. Either they have like a day job where they work together, or they work together doing this kind of stuff. This could even be like a side hustle or their work. Okay, this is what they do, but they don't know that you can't do this to just everyone and anyone. Okay, and they obviously don't know that there's some things that not everyone is signed off to do, okay? And these people, because they exhausted the avenues that they normally use, they tried something that was beyond their pay grade, put it that way. And they actually invoked your ancestors by doing that. And so this high priestess tried to, or should I say high witch, tried to appease your ancestors with some kind of offering. It could have even been like a animal sacrifice, okay, thinking that was going to appease them, and all it did was enrage them more. It's like, we don't acknowledge you, we don't accept you, okay, hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil. And I saw with the Page of Swords the way they were looking, like, what was that? What did you say? You're trying to offer us something. Like, no. And they just come in with the Knight of Swords, because, it seems like you've got some warrior ancestors as well, so they just went charging in, and that was it, game over. So, but I think that High Witch knew what was going to happen karmically, but the rest of them didn't, okay? They didn't inform the rest of their group. So it just hit out of left field, and they were like, what the fuck just happened, But what I want to say, even though this is very brutal and it's very harsh, it's because of how much they attacked you. They relentlessly attacked you. We saw that Nine of Wands with your energy. Like, you took some hits here and there, right? Not in the way that they thought. Oh, look, my lights just went out. Okay, 1 second. Gosh, so many distractions. We will finalize this reading, I promise you. We will finish it, okay, regardless. But yeah, and the thing is, it is very harsh what happened to this masculine and also this high witch. But at the end of the day, you did take some hits here and there. Like, it could have affected your energy, your health, your vitality. Because we saw with the Nine of Wands that there's parts of her that was unraveled, right? So it's like, it did affect you. It did have some kind of effect, and it was draining you for sure. It was like affecting your ability to create, to manifest, right? Because they were siphoning your energy, trying to force your will upon someone else, right? Force someone else's will upon you. And by binding you to someone else, like trying to bind your fate to someone else, your destiny to someone else, because you're destined for great things, right? You have a legacy here, 10 of Pentacles, that you're supposed to have with someone else, with a family, right? Temperance. You are on a healing journey. You are being literally molded into becoming, a significant healer, a pillar, right? When it comes to healing. Either by leading by example, by being some kind of spiritual leader, by being some kind of spiritual healer, or just being able to share your testimony or show up in such a way that just connecting with you transforms lives, right? And so because you have such a big destiny, the divine was like, no, tower. They let these people have it. They're literally falling, right? You can see them here, 2 people falling. This man and this woman, they let them have it. Because you cannot play with this empress's destiny. Absolutely not. So the divine literally gave these ancestors the go-ahead. But this is also the wrath and the hand of the divine. And that's the thing. People got it twisted. Like, oh, the divine would never do such a thing. No. Like, if you are messing with the wrong person, you're consistently causing them harm, either directly or indirectly, by manipulating energy, by trying to force someone else's will, because it doesn't align with what someone else wants, and you're taking money to try and bind someone else's energy, bind their free will, enslave them to someone else. Oh yeah, best believe you're going to get knocked the fuck out, okay? And that's what happened. These people are taking huge losses. And that's the thing. They're not going to be able to continue what they're doing. Whatever this group has had going on in terms of like, a side hustle or a business, doing this kind of stuff, that's done. That's finished, right? This is such a catastrophic result that they'll never be able to do this again and offer this as a service. Yeah, 6 of Cups. All because they were trying to bind you to an ex that you were healing from, or someone you dealt with in the past that you've been healing from, right? Five of Swords. Yep. They wanted to win at all costs. You see this octopus trying to wrap around you, this hook, these bolts after you, these swords. I mean, they tried it all to ensnare you, entrap you, bind you, and it didn't work. Now you've got these people soul searching, reflecting on their actions, their choices, right? Which is exactly what the divine wanted them to do in the beginning, right? Yeah. Trying to force a feminine to be in a union with someone that they're not destined to be with. Someone who's having a new union elsewhere, or is about to. Yeah. They realized they were deluding themselves. All they did was ensure permanent endings for themselves with the Death card. So I'm telling you, these people fucked about too much and they found out the worst way possible. So this is what happens when you ignore the warnings. And they were warned, okay? They were warned. And the worst thing is, what's really disgusting is this High Witch knew what was about to happen. And they thought if they could just appease your ancestors, that'll stop them from, coming for them. And they were like, I'm sorry, we don't talk to flies. So it's literally that, So tough pill to swallow, tough lesson to learn. And I'm telling you, these two feminines, they have survivor's guilt, or they will have survivor's guilt. Because they're going to know firsthand, this is how bad it can backfire. This is how bad it can go. Even if their intention wasn't to cause you harm, they did. By trying to bind your will, right? Like I said, it had some kind of detrimental impact in your life. Not to the extent that it could have, but still. They were stealing from you. They were stealing your energy. They were stealing your free will. They were stealing your power. They were trying to, distort your mind, control your mind, right? All because they thought they would gain more by doing so. Because this person wanted to insert themselves into that legacy. So they probably promised them, a significant bonus, right? Yeah, no, okay? All these people are learning harsh lessons, the one that make it, So this should definitely serve as a cautionary tale to others, because I'm telling you, you cannot be doing this stuff, especially to just anybody. People you don't know how how strongly they're protected, how fiercely they're protected in the spiritual realm, to the point where even the divine is just like, let them have it. They had this coming. We warned them. They didn't listen. So now they've already been under judgment. Here's the consequence of your actions, So I'm telling you, got to be mindful out there. But anyway, so I hope this helps whoever needed this message. Thank you so much for checking it out. If you find it useful, make sure you hit the thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. Click the notifications bell and click all so you don't miss any of your upcoming readings. But for now, I'm wishing you guys all the best, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.